Hello farmers, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 here on Hutan Pantai. Alright, let's see where our truck is at filling up in gravel. There, we finally got to it. Let's see what kind of gravel. Oh yeah, we got a good gravel pile here. So, we'll go ahead and get that loaded here, but I think we'll probably want to go ahead and buy us a big hopper trailer for our truck. But I think that's around 80,000. So, we've got some chores to do today. I think we want to, let's see, is that ready? Not yet. Okay. So our grass is ready. We could probably go ahead and cut some more grass. Probably need to go ahead and do that. And our long grain rice is ready to harvest, so we can get that done. Let's check out the weather here. Looking beautiful all day long. Yeah. Now I want to think that our cement factory is done. 188 liters left, but hopefully we've got at least 4 bags, probably I guess just 1 bag maybe. Yeah, looky there. Okay, our truck is full, so good deal for us. So let's get that over there, get that processing for our cement bags. That'll be bringing us in a lot of good money here. We could probably go ahead and kick off a worker to go ahead and harvest the rice before we take off. So let's go ahead and get the truck situated here. Guess either way we go, we could tell the worker to drive the truck, but I don't know. Let's get the worker to do the combine. I feel safer that way. Or do I? Yeah, what the heck. Let's see how well the worker does. Here we are, September. Getting close to being able to sell some of our dairy products. So that would be nice. Alright, let's see here. Can you drive safely to where I want you to drive? Set destination over to here. Right about here, I guess. You got this. Yeah, you do. Great. Alright. Back to where we were. There we go, finally. Alright, let's get the harvester going here. Won't take long at all, just a small field. So, I'm planning up for the winter coming up. We have nothing else really to do between now and winter. Already got the wheat. We could probably put some wheat in there to make us some flour since we kind of ex-nate on the chickens for now. I don't know, maybe we'll get them set, but we can probably drop off a little bit of wheat in there for now. There you go. This won't take long at all. But what I was saying is we'll probably go ahead and get some wheat thrown in there for the flour, to make some flour. Then we'll go ahead and get maybe some kind of a, I don't know if we want to do sheep quite or chickens yet. We need to go check our sheep though. We need to take the wool out there to the spinnery, get that thing running pretty well for us. Yeah, this could be done real quick. And yeah, so I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and put down a wood processing mill. I think that's 150,000. We should have that by Christmas, by December, and that'll help us out getting wood processed. Then we've got a little bit of land we can buy over here next to us. It's about 80,000, so that won't be too much. So we're looking at about 230,000 what we're going to need to get the processing center going. And then once that happens, all the income from that will make us explode out into all their avenues of profit. I like the rice. It's kind of fun. It's a lot different than the others. Maybe eventually we'll have a large field of rice to harvest. There we go. So we'll just go ahead and harvest this. We'll get it thrown into the trailer, take it down there to the cannery, and make some products out of it. We'll have to check out our peak pricing of that as well. We might be able to get quite a bit of money out of some of that stuff that we already have down there, such as the kimchi and the green peas? No, we sold the green peas. So the green beans, I guess. We'll just have to check that out when we get to it. These fields will be ready next year around, so we got time before we have to deal with these. Don't know what we want to do with our wheat fields. It is September. We could plant wheat again. That is an option. We could go ahead and do that for the plan of getting some chickens at some point. That way we have lots of food for them. And go ahead and really just process whatever we can find around the whole place and help farmers out. Again, once we get the wood processing, we'll have so much cash. We'll be able to do all kinds of things. And that's probably something we should do as soon as we get some land, is plant some big oaks. Alright, and there we go. That easy, and it's done. Alright, we'll pick up the little straggler. See if he even counts for anything. Nope. Go ahead and park this back down there, and then we'll pull our trailer over to it. And then he'll be done for this year. Also have to take a look at contracts, see if there's any good contracts. We had a good one last time around, cultivation, about 16,000. There we go. All right. Grab the auger. All right. Tractor, here we go. Jump across the road. Nope, need a trailer. There we go. There we go. A little bit of rice. So anyway, I plan on putting in this field, probably somewhere over in the corner, over here towards the road, putting in the wood mill. And then we're buying this land over here to our right. We own some of these trees right here. You can see behind the buildings, but there's some more land, fairly cheaper, we can purchase, and we can just drag the trees over. So that is the plan. So right now, let's go ahead and take this rice down to get it processed. Then we'll jump over. Well, let's jump over right now. Hey! And made it. Great. I'm really curious to see if we actually have a cement bag yet out of everything we've already dropped off, which is only like 6,000 liters, I think. 7,600 liters. Processing, yeah. So we can load this thing up with 240,000 liters of stones. Hey, we do. Look at that. Alright, good deal. We can probably flip this truck back over to just a flatbed. Haul out what we need once we get us a trailer for hauling the gravel around. Yeah. Great. Good deal. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. Let's see. Let's go over here. We're throwing the cement bags here. Let's see. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Now we'll get in there. Perfect. Alright, well, thank you guys for dropping that in the back like that. My goodness. Okay, well, so be it. We're just going to drop it off anyway, so let's take it over there to the... what do we call it? Hey, come on now. Here we go, we got him. Ah, whoops. Okay, all over the place here. Alright, let's get this taken over to the temple. Almost there already. All right, here we go. 3,800. Okay, well, that's a start. Yeah. Cement bags processing. Great. Planks long. Ooh. Yep, we need some more planks long. We're off by a little bit. Okay. We'll leave that there. Let's jump into our tractor and finish off the rice delivery. What? Again, before I do that, let's see if there's any ways that we can make some good money real quick. Nope. Okay. All over the place here. Alright. Let's go deliver this rice. Alright, here we come in with our long grain rice. Drop that off. And let's see, cement factory processing away. Good deal. Here we go. So our rice, I believe, is finished. Yes, it has. We have 2 boxes of that. Let's see here. Which one do we want to do? Rice bag? Okay, we'll go ahead and do the rice bag. Start that up. Yeah. So, I was thinking about what we need to do to sell some stuff here. We've got a mess of stuff here. It's probably about 100,000 worth. But we really need 150,000. So, there might be some that's not counted for. We got here bench bags. What's that? Is that our rice rolls? Rice box. Okay. There's 2 rice boxes there. Yeah. Alright. Lots of kimchi. Lots of rice. Let's see here. Time saving stock check tells us that rice box almost 17,000. Over 17,000. 65 here. And kimchi 20,000. So, yeah. Just over 100,000 for what we have sitting there. Not quite yet. Almost. Pretty sure we need 150. Yeah. So, I wonder if this can hold stones. I'll have to check that out. Meanwhile, back home, I think we'll go ahead and start handling the processing of the field. Ooh, that dude had no worries. I think we'll go ahead and put some more wheat back in here in the field 24. I think we're going to hold off on 27. We'll see what we get done here. I really think we're going to put the wood processing here. We've got that field there. We've got wood there, wood there, wood there, wood. Yeah, everywhere. Okay. So, that's my plan for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and put some more wheat in. So let's go ahead and turn that field around, put some wheat in. Alright, well, that's a lot of work there. Got that field turned around, cultivated, planted, rolled, and fertilized. Probably use some herbicide, but I think we'll save something for next time. What do you say? That was a lot of work. Alright, so let's get this put back over here. Okay. Somewhere we need to dump off this fertilizer here. There we go. And we'll drop the bin off right here next to all this stuff as well. There we go. So, yep, truck's here. What do you say we take it back, load up some stones, and see what we can get delivered. Alright, there we go. Got our truck back. There we go. Delivery. Get that turned back on. Alright. Well, we've got our field done. Let's take a look at also what else we might need to do here. Yep. Okay, gotta weed it. It's fertilized now. It doesn't need lime. Okay, good deal. Now, how is our other field doing? Okay, it's almost ready to harvest. Grass, we need to probably go ahead and get cut. But we might save that for the next day. So we can harvest and cut grass at the same time. Alright, there we go. About another full load here. Let's check our trailer here. There we go. What trailer do we have? That one. Will it do stones? It will do stones. So that's probably a lot better idea than doing this truck here. But go ahead and send the truck off over there to go ahead and deliver it by a worker. And we'll pull our trailer over here so we can go ahead and load up the rest of these stones and get that thing primed, ready to go to harvest or crate cement bricks, cement bags, concrete bricks. Okay, something like that, yeah. So again, worker, you did a great job. Do it again, please. Come on now, you can do it. There you go. Yeah. So let's go ahead and fill this trailer up with some stones so we can get those over there. Then yeah, we're definitely looking for a big hopper trailer. Like I said, I think it's like $80,000 for that hopper trailer, so it'll be a little while before we get that. We probably could go ahead and just sell some stuff. It'd probably be the smartest decision, so we could go ahead and afford that. And I don't really want to be backing up this trailer all the time. Close enough. We'll get it going. Yep, too bad it's not the trailer we want right there. Let's see here. Trailers, semi-trailers, yeah. 75. 95, ooh. It's a little bit more than I thought it was. But there we go. 114. Yeah, it doesn't hold as much. That's not too shabby. If we get that one on sale. I think it was on sale earlier on. Bummer. Okay. Workers going. All right, let me get this filled up, and then we'll see you over there at the cement factory. All right, here we go, bringing in our big trailer, 19,600 liters of stones. That's a whole lot better option there. Let's see where we're at here. Yep, So we're at 7,000, but yeah, this is already pouring in. So anyway, brilliant. All right, well, that's very helpful right there. And we have another bag. All right. So I figure it's going to take us about 33 bags because it was 100,000. These are about 3,000 a piece. There's 99,000 for the stones themselves. For the stone maker, I guess. Stone digger, whatever you want to call it. So there we go. Here's another 7,000 liters. And we still had some stones left over, so we definitely need a bigger trailer. Speaking of trailers, that flatbed is still in the sale. And I'm thinking if we get into all this, and we still have a lot of pallets we need to sell down here at the canning factory. So let's go take a look at this here. Yeah, so it has auto load on it, and that's going to be pretty nice. So I think we probably need to get some money. We might have to just borrow it. We'll get it paid back pretty quick. I think we're on our way to getting some stuff paid back. We still have a loan of like 190,000, so that kind of hurts. But yeah, borrow money to make money. So, tractor here we can take back home. And this, I think we'll go ahead and load this up here, the cement factory. There we go. Cement bags, ready to go. It's got a while before it gets some more. Got 29,000 liters of stones in there, so that's very helpful. Yeah, so I think that is probably it for today. Well, I don't know. I'd like to buy that. Let's see. This is going to give us a little bit extra money. Probably just about 3,500 though. So really, that trailer is not too far off from there. So let's get this over there to the temple and get it sold, and then we'll probably just go ahead and borrow some money so we can get that flatbed. All right, there we go. Boom. 3,700. Nice. Okay. And let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to go down to our finances here. We're going to borrow. There we go. That should do it. Not too bad. 205. So borrow 15. Go out of there. Go in here. It's come down to here. Let's go ahead and buy that. Customize. Oh, I do want to change that. Interesting. Okay, so change that. Chrome. Okay. All right. Nice. 1,000. We can do that. Barely. All right. We have it. All right. Here we go. There's our new trailer. Isn't that a beaut? All right. Well, hey, hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate it very much, and we'll catch you next time here on Hutan Pantai.